Hello people of the internet, welcome back to my channel, where I'm making a playable deck for every character that has ever appeared in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime, manga or novel. In this episode I'm making a deck for a final boss of GX anime, Nightshroud, or the Darkness, as he is known in the Japanese-speaking parts of the world. Nightshroud is one of fan-favorite characters, but is absolutely hated by Konami, as he is the only final boss of the anime spin-offs, with little to no cards released. And this fact made making his deck extremely hard, as it was very hard to make a functional deck that still resolves around deck's trap setting gimmick and employs his two release monsters. In the anime, he plays a Darkness deck which is focused, as mentioned before, on resetting continuous traps and beating down opponents with tick monsters. Because most of his anime cards were not released, I had to replace those with some staple control traps, which most of the players absolutely hate. And I also added some beefy links and useful effect monsters to make the deck playable in real life. The deck will be constructed according to the 6 deck building rules of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Project, and before we get to the deck profile, please like this video and subscribe to my channel and tell me in the comments below which character should I do next. Firstly, we are playing 3 copies of Darkness Neosphere, the main monster of the deck, as it is insanely thick and creepy looking and allows us to reset our continuous traps. Then 3 copies of Chaos Hunter, a monster that facilitates a Necrosphere summon. Then 3 copies of Darkness Destroyer, the main beater of the deck. 2 Schoolmeisters, because it is a themed hand trap. 2 copies of Dark Barrier Statue to paralyze our opponent. And 3 copies of Bear Blocker, because it synergizes extremely well with our deck, as it protects set spells and traps. 3 copies of Card of the Soul to search Neosphere, 3 pots of Extravagance for draw power, and 3 Fires of Doomsday for link place and Dizzy Necrosphere summon. Then 3 copies of Summon Limit, as our deck rarely summons more than 2 monsters per turn, 3 Crackdowns, as those work insanely well with deck's control strategy, 1 Imperial Order to deal with spells, 2 Sinister Yoshiros to cheat out Darkness Destroyer and Chaos Hunter, 1 Skill Drain, and 2 copies of Call of the Haunted, but you can replace these 2 cards with any of the side deck cards, but I recommend lose 1 turn if you want to play the deck semi-competitively. In the extra deck we are playing 2 Evermaxes because they're hard to get rid of, 2 Blackluster Links because they are even harder to get rid of, then 2 copies of Nightmare Trio, 1 Proxy Dragon because it is a generic rank 2, 3 Mascarenas to make our links beefier, and 1 Linkuribo for attack protection. That would be it for the deck profile, so let's see the deck in action.
Okay.